Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Viva Niger Radio. I am your host, Bimbo. Thank you so much for joining us this Friday evening. I hope you've had a really good week. It's been a very quiet week for me, so I have no news to report, nothing interesting, which just makes me feel like I have no life. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure that you try and call in. Um, it is going to be one of those juicy aprokos. As we do here, we like to make sure that we set the world to rights, as my colleague and friend Rachel says. So if you want to call in and join us, please dial for UK 0330 998 1261. And if you're calling in from the US, dial 712-770-4032. And from Nigeria, you want to dial 1440-5024. And the access code for that is 264812. Again, thank you so much for joining us. It is going to be one of those evenings. I am joined by my friends and panelists, as always. I believe we've got Rachel on the line. Hi, Rachel. I can hear you, yes. Hi, Rachel. How's it going? Yes, you were saying that earlier, and it's like, what is this woman doing here on a Friday? Yeah. No, no, no. Especially when you consider the gist that we have this Friday. It has been a heavy social media week. People acting all crazy on social media, criminals being caught, and just plain nonsense happening. Okay, let's get started. To begin with, oh god, I've always hoped that I never had to discuss a Kardashian ever. Um, Apparently pigs are flying because I'm having to discuss a Kardashian. Granted, it's the least famous Kardashian and the most pointless one of them, but still, it's a Kardashian. So, Rob Kardashian this week, slut shaming his ex-girlfriend, Black China. Another thing I hoped I would never have to spend any part of my time discussing, but it just cannot be helped. So he posted pictures of Black China on Wednesday this week, saying that, can you believe this chick just sent me a video of her kissing up on another man in a bed in the bed that we made our daughter together in a house that I pay the rent for, after sending me her JJ pictures yesterday evening and asking me to come and hit it. And now she's doing this with my kids sleeping in the house, blah, 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 blah. And posted nude pictures of her with the JJ picture she sent him and other nudes. And then slut shaming her and saying, you slept with me, you slept with 8 different guys in this month alone. I bought you this amount of jewelry. I got you something diamond. You are a coke fiend, a drunk, a blah, blah, blah. How can you do this? I knew you were a slut before I got with you, but I put that aside because I really loved you, and this is how you're going to play me. Oh, good God. I cannot even start. And then there's now the fact that people are saying, oh, his family aren't saying anything. And it's just a whole load of mess. Oh, God. So are you familiar with the story, Rachel? Did you get to read any of the stuff that he sent out? Mm, ex- exactly. Exactly. I mean, the whole reason they're famous was because his elder sister's sex video got released. That's what made them famous. Mm, yep, yep. And her mission in life is to have babies for men that she believes can take care of her, be in extension, take care of their children through her. Um, so I mean, I, yeah. Mm. And this is the other. Exactly. Let Crazy Chris sort you out. I mean, this is the other thing that surprised me as well because I'm kind of thinking, okay, first things first. You knew who she was before you got with her. You knew her thing was sleeping around with rappers and whatnot. She was cursing at your younger sister. You still went out with her anyway. You thought that was the one you wanted to make wifey. You all got a reality TV show out of it. Um, and you all made crazy fools out of yourself. Fine. Now, this has now happened and you're surprised. I'm kind of thinking, are you kidding me? I mean, what about this is surprising? Mm, exactly. Exactly. You're helping sell her market. And it's just, I'm kind of thinking of the guy. What's up? First off, he's a dick for posting pictures and everything and slut shaming. But then that tends to be the go to, that is the number one go to insult that most um closed minded, dim witted, stupid men do. The men that do not have proper rhetoric, that do not have a way of coming back at you in a sensible manner, or even just being a man and either handling it or just walking away. That is the go-to thing for them. They slut shame. I mean, which woman has not been slut shamed? Even just not sleeping with them, you're still a slut. If they say sleep with me and you say no, they still call you a slut. So what exactly? I don't know if he thinks he's doing something completely new here. He's not. So all of that's giving her airtime. Yeah. Well, she did one response where she sort of like, well, you beat me, you used to put your hands on me, and I let you, you think I was gonna let you get away with it, because you're Kardashian. However, I don't think anyone believes that that's true because um, it seems like she's just trying to get back at him for all the things he posted and said, um, and said that so she's going to get her lawyers involved for what he did and whatnot and whatnot. And he was posting all the jewelry that he sent, that he bought her and everything, and texts. Exactly, exactly. And then the other thing that he was not saying is this Bobo the fool that you're now seeing, blah 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 blah. This guy is the one that is sending me a message saying he wants to meet up with me because he can't afford to take care of you and he wants to try and sort out something. He wants some money or some connect or whatever stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, oh good god. First off, why are you even cursing out the boy? Why are you cussing out the boy? The guy got free punani. He's doing his own thing. He's now thinking, you know what? I'm a rapper that's not been heard of, that no one knows that dick about me. Let me try and use all this Kardashian, everybody everywhere, think see if I can use it to go and get connect and whatnot, so people can hear about me. Me too. I can make some bucks and whatnot. And then and this guy now put him up there. I'm thinking, he just did exactly what he wants. Exactly. Guys still doing. I know we both been screwing the same woman, but you know what, dude, we can probably do business. So let's talk some way to make money. So Abi, he's such a woman, such a child, and then people are now saying, his siblings are not saying anything. I'm kind of like, first things first. Oh, yeah, they were saying that his siblings were all just posting pictures of their own business stuff that they're doing, all the um what they call it, the makeup and the products and what. I'm kind of like, well, how else is Rob going to be able to afford all the possible legal backlash and nonsense that's happening? He ain't got no job, and he's the least money. What is it? He sells socks. He sells socks. Abi, mm, exactly. Yeah. Oh, we have been joined by the voice. Hello, Tobacco. No, it's no. Hi, how you doing? How's your Friday been? Mine has been nothing. I slept late. I slept late. I woke up late, and I've not done much since. So yay! Exactly, exactly. So if you want to learn how to have these kind of Fridays, just hit me up. You just need to pay $10 per minute and whatnot, and I give you all the advice you need. Wait, are you not falling for my Kardashian money making ways? that's what that's what we've been discussing. Ah, of course not. He drive back, Abby. Isn't it just easier for you to drop them off and let them bring Uber home, or you're doing a helicopter that year? You don't want them to be traveling by themselves. You'll be damned if they're going to let them escape taking care of you in the old age. Ah, speaking of baby girls, Rob Kardashian with his crazy baby mama. Oh, and they named their daughter Dream. Like, seriously, y'all are dreaming. They're both dreaming. If you thought that that was a decent name. Well, because her name is dreaming about the next rapper she's going to hook up with so that she can born baby with so that he can take care of her. And Rob Kardashian is, I bet he was hoping that he was born a girl because it's only the women in that family that are making money. Even the husbands that they marry, that, whatever that, what's that one that people forget about? I think she's the oldest girl, or second one. No, no, no. Lamar was what her name? The only one that I think I can. I think I could stand her, Chloe. That's that one's husband. The one that people forget about. That the older sister that people forget about. The one that is not that is irrelevant. What's her name? It's not Chloe, it's not Kim, it's the other one. The other one that married the white guy that is always tanning like the guy that feels like he's debonair, always wearing ascot scarves and everything until the name is not coming. Yes, there's that one. So there's that one with her useless husband that has no job, that keeps trying to act like he has job. Then there's one that married Lama. Okay, at least Lama had a job for a certain point until until his career is basketball. Exactly, until well, I don't know if they ruined him or if he ruined himself, but yes, his association with them did not help him. Really. Because it seems any man that is around that family is just, I mean, Kanye West was crazy before, we know that, but at least we could possibly partially stand him until he then married this girl and then he just became one of those who went, sorry. Well, I don't know. I think those people, their vagina is kind of like succubus. They just suck every decency out of every man. Yes, it's vampiric vagina. I tell you, right? The vampiric vagina. Ush. Them no. I beg. I can't stand them. Oh my gosh. Like this is more time than I really wish to have spent in my whole existence of talking about a Kardashian. So let's try and move on. I mean, okay, so the one thing that I do know that I do want to say though is, and something that has not surprised me, and I don't know why it would surprise anyone, is that Black China is a gold digger. And I don't think she pretends that she's anything otherwise. Yeah. What's that one that says she's a model, but she's not really a model? The one that put her own JJ picture out the other day. Blonde one. Short blonde hair, black girl. I don't even know what her name is. Amber Rose, there it is, there it is. Amber Rose and all of those ones. Those ones share that they share all in the same class. Even the Kardashian girls acting like as if whatever with their vampiric vagina and whatnot. I beg. Moving on swiftly. Okay, so um yesterday on Joro Olumofin's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the surname properly, but Joro Olumofin's blog, there was a story that came out that just quickly it's just spiraled into something big. It was a story that the guy, Joro posted on his show from a guy, and the guy sent the text of the exchange between him and his girlfriend. Before you knew it, before the night was out, um, the story was posted around maybe 9 o'clock. Before the night was out, and first thing this morning, this all of these things were there was a blog. He had gone on his somebody else's blog. He had gone viral. It was going everywhere in Nigeria and beyond. And people were just talking about Chuka, or be Chooks or whatever. Oh, okay. Who are they coming to arrest? Oh, I can give you alibi, you, but you have to pay me for alibi if they're coming to arrest you. Anyway, so this was the story of Chooks that posted the fact that his girlfriend is requesting for him to give her one of his cars. Now, she didn't actually request. Let me just try and read a few lines here. Okay, so he just started. I'll paraphrase here. She started with "Hi, baby. How was your day?" Blah, that kind of thing. He said, "Oh, hi. It was good. How you doing?" But he was asking her, "Okay, so are you home now?" And he was just kind of like, "Oh, so what? Work is over." Blah blah blah. The girl now said, about that, about my day. Water splashed on me today. The rain was too much. I can't be doing BRT anymore when my boyfriend has a car. What do you feel? Two cars. He's not like, "Ah, my factory uses the other car, and you know this. That I'm sorry that water splashed on you. I'll make it up to you by the weekend." She's like, no. He's like, no, question mark, question mark. She said, yes. Said, "Ah, but why?" Okay, he now said, okay, so why not use staff bus now? She's like, question mark, loads of question marks. Then said, K. He's not like, so what's K? Say, give me the Honda. He's like, wow, Thelma, really? You are so selfish. This car is for my business. And she's like, well, I can't do boss anymore. I can't. It's not for my level. The guy now said, your level? Question mark. I'm tired. Let's talk later. She said, okay, just so you know, you hurt me. And if anything happens to me, it is on you. Let's go on a break. The guy's like, a break? Question mark. Do what suits you. Rainy season will soon end. She now said, what about sun? I'm done, Kay. Oh my God. And obviously, Nigerian people read this stuff and come and see people insulting her. Like, wait, though. This man says that he drives one car, the other car is for his business. The guy now said, so the guy had said in the message that he sent to Joro that, look, that my girlfriend is asking me for this and plus and that what's wrong with BRT? I give her allowance for her hair, for DSTV and her wardrobe. She has to travel to Dubai twice on this year alone, and all expenses was on me. That, I think I'm a great boyfriend, but I'm thinking that she's trying to make a fool out of me. That's what the guy started the conversation with. So people are like, wait, you sent her to Dubai, all expenses paid. She gets expenses and everything. In all this, she's supposedly working and she can't buy her own car. So the comments, people were just cheering for her. It went absolutely viral. Now, to make matters worse, after she had seen all the comments that people put on there, because she knew it was about her, she now saw the comments that people put on there about her and everything, how they were cursing her. She now wrote a message to Joro to say, Joro, I'm so, okay, bear with me, the English is horrendous. She said, Joro, I'm to so sue you for exposing my name and identity to the media. You just ended my relationship and happiness. I was only playing with Chooks and you blew it out of proportion. Now he said he's done. Joro, get your lawyer because I'm going to sue you. Chooks, you forgot to tell them how I cook for you every weekend. Wash your clothes, your dirty boxers, how verbally abused me last week because I looked at another man. Chuka, I've done, no, not I have. Chuka, I've done 2 aborts for you. Aborts, yes. Now you want to leave me as all the commenters, as okay, I think you're supposed to ask for all the commenters. As all the commenters, I am reporting your comments to Instagram and you will be flagged for bully. Fuck you all. No, fuck you all. You is in capital. God loves me. I'm doing my thing. I'm okay in life. I'm buying my own car. F9 for all of you. Joro, I'm so disappointed in you. I pity people who follow you. You can't kill my joy. Is this advice? People are insulting me. My father is an permanent secretary. God is good. I'm fine. Chooks, you got what you wanted. Oh my God. So before you now comment, there's a part three, the last part before you comment. She now sent this the next morning, so this morning or yesterday morning or whatever it was, today, this morning. She said, hi Joro, good morning. I'm sorry for my reaction yesterday night. I need your help. I haven't slept or eaten. Yes, eating, not eaten. I haven't slept or eaten. My body is in pains. I have called Chooks all through the night, but he did not pick. He later unfollowed me off IG and blocked me on Facebook and WhatsApp. I really love him. I've called his bro. He's not picking. I can't do a day without talking to him. Please help me. I'm sorry for everything. I was only playing with him. He has a good heart. I don't want to believe we are over. Please, I'm begging. I'm in tears. Chooks, I will arm myself. So no harm, but arm myself or resign my job if you pick. Please let me just talk to you. Please, my mom is going to call you. Please show some respect for elders and pick up. I love you. I want to come and spend weekends with you and cook your favorite dish. Please, Joro, you are doing a good job. I'm sorry. You chose to cook. Mm, Abby, I know, right? Yes, she has a job. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Twice, not once, so twice all expenses paid. She couldn't have used one of those ones to go, or just you know what? I don't even know where to begin. It's one of those stories where she's just smelling like nonsense, yama yama. It's just ridiculous. And she was asking him, Abby, is the mother and all her friends that are calling her? Hmm. Mm, I will no longer be going to Dubai. That this was mm, exactly. It wasn't even anger. She's like, we are over. As in, like, huh? Did you just threaten me? And then the worst part was, mm, that's the thing. That is the thing. What does she use her paycheck for? She didn't even say, okay, oh, I know you're using those cards for business and everything. How about if I put this amount down for a small car? Can you help me top up? I won't be, let's not do Dubai. Exactly. Mm, mm, yeah. All she can say is she wash and clean. Abby, can you imagine? Like I abort twice. I don't first off, I don't actually believe that. Exactly. Now person saying you make it a wash boxers. It's your choice to use your hand to wash boxers now. Abby, if you don't this is the I don't know how she thinks that that's an equal exchange. Mm. And yeah. Mhm. Mm. And there's even the fact that you now said you were going to break up with me. You threatened you broke up with me because of that. You broke up with me because of that. You didn't even say, okay, oh, I understand that you're using it for business, but so what can we work out? Not even a thank you for all the other things you do. It's like water. So, this is the other thing as well, is I don't understand why you be using somebody else's money to define your level. Your level is money that you can afford. If you cannot afford to buy your own car, it's not your level. It's not your level. And funny enough, the thing is, the guy is saying that look, this thing is for business. Is they're using it as a factory. You can't even say, okay, you know what? I understand. The guy is telling you to be taking staff bus. So there's actually an option of staff bus. But okay, staff bus cannot go as fast as BRT. That's the practicality of that probably doesn't work. But the thing now is you're not even saying, okay, oh, my dear, continue with your business. So let's not spend money for Dubai, you that blah 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 blah. Oh. Don't worry about all of that. I will stay home. Let's take a drive to Kano or Kaduna or something, or let's even just stay home. Let's keep the money like that, and then when the business gets better, we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can take the old car. Not even you know even you are trying to do wifey and washing boxers, but you're not planning like wifey at all. Not helping him to even try and arrange himself for the future. It's all about you want car. She didn't even ask. She didn't even ask. She demanded, give me the Honda. She demanded. And I'm just sort of like, I was reading it like this. I'm kind of thinking, I'm so pissed off. Shebi, the date, is that so? Is that something that is even a relevant thing in Nigeria? That's not even a thing that they bother doing in Nigeria. She get fake she gets a driving license still, and then she now to now make matters worse. She now came to come and be ranting and cursing people, and I was insulting Joro for pasting it, and I'm kind of like, actually, yeah. Why wouldn't it paste when you post the stuff? And then she now sent stuff to Joro. It's not that she sent him an internal email. Joro, I'm to so sue you. You even want to insult somebody. You want to make a point. You want to show that look, you people are not on my level. You can't write correct English. You can't even write primary school English. My father is an permanent secretary, and what your father is permanent secretary. Why did he not buy you the car? We know permanent secretaries now. I know a few palm secs. I've known a few in my lifetime. Even though if they I be Mogbe. Can you imagine that nonsense? That nonsense. Poor guy is not like okay. She said we're over. Okay, all right then. It's all right. But I'll be saving money. But I'll be saving money. True, true. When you can't get decent girlfriend, and that and all the F9 to for all the people who follow you. I'm buying my own car, F9 for all of you. Jory, I'm so disappointed. Oh God, oh my God, she's even insulted the. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I mean it's so horrendous things that they write. It's not the grammatically correct English. It's not even just that. At least write basic primary school level English. That's fine. Nobody expects you to use big words. Nobody wants you to um write War and Peace or anything like that. You're not trying to win a literature award. But please do primary level English alone. Full stop, punctuation marks. Versus and. I have. I am. Not am. Ugh, so irritating. So irritating. Yeah. Exactly. I don't even bother reading. If I feel like I can't, if I have to, and he say it's not for my level, as in, and the guy's like your level, as in the guy even asked the question like not for a level. I'm even surprised he didn't follow that with a mocking laugh, a laughing my laughing my ass rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. I know, right? And this was that her response was in 2 hours after the less than 2 hours after the initial post went out, and she had seen all the comments that people were putting on there, and there was almost nobody that supported her. Even the one comment that I read that maybe seemed like kind of was on her side wasn't quite on her side, because that one didn't understand that the guy was that they actually using the car for business. She thought he thought he was saying that one is official work car and one is a is personal car. So that one you can already see that's a stupid person. But even if it is that, so she was saying that well, so if you're taking your official car to work, why can't you let her have your personal car? So first off, we already know but we already know that that commenter is an idiot, because there was nothing ambiguous about what that guy wrote. He actually already wrote factory. So first off, she's too confused to understand English. So I'm not too surprised. That was really the only person that seemed to be on her side. Everyone else just demolished her in the comments like what? You didn't even ask. Mm, mm. Yeah, and I'm now sure this is the kind of person that first of the guy is not he's not entitled to give her any car or anything. Doesn't matter, because you are in a relationship does not mean that person they're not your personal ATM. So there's already that. There's not the fact that I am sure that even if he then had given her a car, he'll still be the one putting petrol in it and paying for the repairs and whatnot. So why would he take on that extra expense? When honestly he could be using that car for his business, and it's just ridiculous. It's just I'm so pissed off and insulted, and just I wish I could bump into the Thelma girl. I want to give her a few correction slaps, like understand your ways, mate. Oh my god. Anyway. Ah, well, true. And a lot of people were just like, well, dump the girl, dump the girl. And the funny thing is, she's the one that dumped him. She's not saying, you are telling Dolo, I curse you. You have destroyed my happiness. I'm kind of like, you do realize it says in your text that you're breaking up with him. Let's go on a break. Eh, your go on a break didn't even last one night, because you already started calling him a couple of hours later when you realize that you fucked up royally. Anyway, different matter altogether. Anyway, let me celebrate my Nigerian people. They never cease to disappoint. There was an article today. An illegal immigrant is jailed for leading gang of Nigerian fraudsters who pretended to be MPs, police, and even judges in a £10 million benefit scam. Yes, these are Nigerian people, mostly Yoruba. I think all four of them. There's two. No, no, oh, okay. So not all of them are Nigerian. I think one is not Nigerian, but she's still black. Um, so four, two men, two women. The leader of the gang was a Coyote Sonny, and he's an illegal immigrant. He's been jailed for 5 years and 3 months. And what they did was they stole, well, they stole details off of details that belong, personal information that belongs to public workers, civil servants, and what ended up making them get caught. They actually stole more. They stole more details than that they hadn't used yet. They would have ideally gotten more than the 10 million that they got if it wasn't for the fact that they got stopped. The government noticed a spike in civil servants claiming the tax credits and all the other benefits that they were using it for. And that's how they started to investigate, and they found all these people. It was a proper scam. There was one of them, a woman who worked as an events person for the Civil Service Sports Council, and Civil Service Sports Council has all the personal information for about 120 public sector employees and pensioners and whatnot that use all the sports and fitness facilities for public workers all over the UK. And that's what she stole. She stole about 120,000 details of employees, and they were using that bit by bit, and they'd only used a little bit of it and had gotten they got away with 2.5 million. They would have if they used all the information they had, it would have netted them over 10 million. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Illegal immigrants and Nigerians. Some of them, a couple of them had decent jobs, but they're now all going to jail. Some of them have got different jail time, but yes, it is just ridiculous. I don't even know where to begin. Where do I start with this nonsense? And you know how it is. You know how they do these things in the news, where if this person was a white British person, they'll just be like, "Oh, a gang of criminals." But God, even if you were born in Britain, even if you were born here and you were a British citizen, but you just happen to have Nigerian parents, it would be um, the Nigerian born British, or Nigerian British, British born Nigerian, that kind of stuff. They have their own ways of putting it, and and exactly. Now we get time complete one. Now we get time complete. So first off, he's gonna have to do his jail time before he then gets deported. Um, and one of the women received a 15 months suspended sentence for 2 years. I won't be surprised if it's because she's got kids and she's a single parent. Um, and the one that actually stole the stuff, that stole all those details, the event person, also got suspended jail sentence. I don't even understand all this thing. How is that a deterrent? I That is not a deterrent. Me, I want public flogging. I think it should bring back public flogging, because in people like this, the only way they will learn is you'll be walking them throughout the streets and you just be flogging them as they walk, and there'll be a town crier following them saying what their crime is and what they've committed, and you will do this on a regular basis. So you give somebody job, just give one of those cities a job. Oh, shame, shame. That's basically what I want. I want a Game of Thrones justice for this kind of people. I want them to be beaten through the streets and flogged till their life is. In fact, that money, all of that money will take it out of their body. Mm, mm, exactly. Oh, mm. And you should see the guy with his giant pot belly and his over. I don't even know. So he was like, and then after he was now sentenced, he now wrote a letter, a contrition letter to the judge, and the judge was like, "I'm not falling for this shit. He's a compulsive liar and he's a thief." Sorry. I don't even know. Oh gosh, I don't even understand. And the other guy that was involved was jailed for 3.5 years. And these people, what they'll do is they'll open fraudulent bank accounts. They will make fraudulent claims. All these claims will be paid into these fraudulent accounts. They will withdraw the money and everything. I mean, it was. I don't know if it was sophisticated per se, but it was a pretty elaborate scheme that they were running. Because these claims that they're making is not the 1 minute kind of claim. It takes weeks. It takes you filling the form properly, to increase your chances of getting approved and all that stuff. And this is what they were doing. 2.5 million. Hi, Taiwo. How are you doing? Good evening, Taiwo. He had to come and look for trouble. I think now he wouldn't be himself if he didn't. Don't speak too soon, no, Dolapo. You just be surprised if Tony shows up. You will not be surprised. You just see next minute, you just say, "Hello, boo boo." Oh my god. Hello, Taiwo. How you doing? We were just talking about the fraudsters, the group of Nigerian fraudsters. Yeah, I don't know why they were giving suspended sentences. It doesn't say on here, but I won't be surprised if it's because they are baby mamas without proper partners. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. They should get arrested all the same. They have to go to jail. I don't understand why they're getting suspended sentences. Again, me, I'm still all for public flogging. I think they need to be flogged with their own personal town crier following them through the streets. And basically, I want a Game of Thrones kind of justice. I can't be, I don't want to be going around still having people making faces when I say I'm Nigerian and they're kind of like, okay. Mm. Well, I don't. Exactly. Oh my god. And do you see that pretty much in every movie, TV show, if they're gonna talk about an email scam, it's always a Nigerian prince. It's they say it's, oh, I got an email from a Nigerian prince. And it is a running joke. Which, to be honest, I don't personally mind. I'm not too bothered. Of course. Mm, well, well, of course now. Yeah, that's standard. It's standard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, yeah, true. Well, it is. And to be honest, every country or nation has what they're supposedly synonymous for. Um, Russians and Italians are supposedly mafians or whatever they are. All over the world, all over the world. It's not just United States. Because we don't shout about that one now. I know they'll be like, thank you, Madam San, Oga, the engineer. Really? Yeah, yeah. It wasn't even him. It was his cousin sort of thing, and he was around. Nigerian. No, British born Nigerian, British born Nigerian, or something like that. Mm, exactly. Anyway, let's talk about the last topic on this one. I'm sorry to interrupt, guys, but this is something that it came up pretty last minute. Did you hear about the wife of the former Nigerian president of Nigerian Bar Association? I think it's called Bordering Dawood or something like that. His wife, Ronti Dawood, died of a heart attack in a hospital in Kaduna yesterday, and her brother had now come onto um, social media to say, to discuss about the fact that she suffered from domestic violence for 20 years. Um, and she had a good heart. She's blah blah blah. That people had begged her. She was an advocate for human rights of people with disabilities in Nigeria and everything. Her children had begged her to leave and said that if she doesn't leave, they won't respect her and everything. But this is only just coming out after she died. She died yesterday. Yes, she died yesterday. Yes. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. They're saying it's physical. Because she was saying that her children. Supposedly this activist. Mm. No, it's not even her. It's someone else entirely. So there's an activist, Aisha Yusuf, who said that um, Roti had disclosed to her in the conversation, in the recent conversation that they had, that her children with this guy, with this Joseph Daoud guy, had asked her to leave or that they won't respect her. So there's several sources. However, obviously the guy is himself is not dead. So the person they're accusing is not dead. He has a chance to come out and defend himself if he wants to. But you were they in the process of divorce? Hmm. I don't know. It might be that no one's there. No one's actually come out to say anything yet. So it could easily, yeah. Well, it could be that her heart gave out from, it could be she had several injuries and her heart gave out or something, or if it's just, yeah. Mm, 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 yeah. Yeah, but intent isn't the only reason. Now you don't need to know that someone has a heart attack, no, so that you prevent it. But if you're doing something illegal, or you're in the commission of a crime, and someone dies as a result of that, your intent doesn't have to be key. That's why it's not murder one. That's why it's things like manslaughter. The only difference between murder and manslaughter is intent. In pretty much most legal definition, intent is what differentiates it. So yeah, because we don't know if he actually had done anything to her for her heart to give out, but it could just be the repeated years of beating. Sweat, yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah, and this is it's actually quite sad. The other thing as well is, okay, so this is all alleged. It's there isn't any proof, and it's not being confirmed or anything like that. All these accusations are alleged. The simple fact of the matter is, this is something that's been going on for 28 years. The woman never left. Nobody around her, could. The brother that is even talking, I don't know why he couldn't go and beat up the guy himself. Eh? If I'm with a guy and the guy hits me, if I don't bruise that backside, my brothers will finish the guy. That's it. Eh, you won't go alone now. You won't go alone. You go with a bunch of people, and that's the key thing. That was one of the things that really just it really got to me, in the sense that, look, now you people are coming out after 28 years. Maybe she swore them to secrecy and they didn't want to embarrass her or anything, or he's a big man, so nobody fought him until she died and everything. But I'm just trying to understand, okay, now she's dead. So what exactly are we doing about it? What is going to happen now? What is it? The man's just going to go and marry another, a 28-year-old girl, and and move on with his life. Simple. Simple. Oh, mm, 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 yeah, yeah, exactly. Which actually favors and party and everything. Nobody's saying anything to him because he's supposedly a big man, and everything. And it's kind of like, well, you people, you were party to this, you enabled it. You could have intervened. You could have put the fear of God in him. I mean, I don't even have to be a guy for me to put enough fear of God in somebody who hates my sister. In fact, the way I would do you, and okay, so I saw a saying. No, not the guy. So two different sources. Wasn't the guy that said that he was her friend? One, her fellow activist said that this woman had confided in her before she died that even her children were telling her to leave their father or else they would lose respect for her. Then the brother was saying something different. Who knows? Who knows? But who knows? No, but she's saying his children, not her, not just her children alone. His and her children. So the children she had with him. So they hmm? No, her children with Joseph. So she's saying her children with Joseph, yeah. So with the guy, yeah. I don't know why she needed to clarify that. Maybe it's just the way it was written. Um, of course they can. Of course they can. You have to be very careful with your words. And speaking about domestic violence, I read a story yesterday on Joe's blog that I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring it up, but I know we're out of time. Right, okay. Bye, Dolapo. Thank you. Is everybody okay for another 10 to 15 minutes? Hello? Okay, cool. So this one is, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to bring it up, but I think I kind of had to, especially since we just discussed domestic violence. So, there's a guy that came on and he said, that he's crying as he's writing this, blah, blah, that a few weeks ago he came home to find his wife of 2 months on the floor, beaten and soaked in blood. Um, and it was when she had taken her to the hospital and she was recovering that she told him that it was his cousin that raped her. So he said this is a cousin that they grew up together. They went to the same secondary school, primary school, whatever, university, lived together, blah, blah, everything. Before that, he had come to the house to drop something while he was away. He made moves on her. She said no, so he beat the hell out of her and raped her. And that he wants this boy arrested and locked up and beaten up. But his aunt and all the other family members, all his family members and elders have been begging and saying it is a family issue and not to involve the police and then take care of it in the family, that he doesn't know what to do. He's saying that his wife won't even he can't even touch his wife or be near her because she's just so upset. And he couldn't, she wouldn't step foot in their house where the attack happened, and he's had to take her to his father-in-law's. So the father-in-law now told him that, if he doesn't do something about this, report the guy, that he's going to lose respect for him, and he will guarantee that he will never leave that house with his daughter, that he will not take his daughter with him when he leaves the house. So people were commenting all left, right, and center. And but me, I just wanna get from, I think I know what you guys are gonna say, but I want to get from you guys. Do you think this guy should handle it as a family matter or just get the police involved? Mm, 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 mm. And the guy now stated that his wife was a virgin before they got married, and he's the first person who's ever slept with her, and since, and they've only been married 2 months. So not only is the woman very, and not that it would have made any difference even if she was promiscuous or sexually knowledgeable. It's just, to add to that, and the fact that she's only ever been with one man, so it's not just a violation; it's a violation upon violation upon violation. Taiwo, what's your view on this? Mm, I know. Mm, well, no, that's absolutely unacceptable. I think personally, in fact, I wouldn't even have waited. I'd have first I reported him, or had him arrested. They'll beat whatever they want to beat. The family that is saying let's make it family members, family matter, they can go and bail him out. After they now bail him out, and I've taken care of my wife, I've gotten her home and everything, and she's somewhere safe. I'll now go with people that cover of night to just have him taken kidnapped. They will never find him. Never. They will never hear from him again. They won't find him. In fact, I'll torture him till he dies. Eh? Exactly. This is it. I mean, you can't even control yourself in you. It's not even that you made a pass at her and she said no and you now ran off. That would have been a family matter. Where abẹ́rẹ́ wèrè yìí o tó lọ tó fẹ́, he's trying to sleep with my wife. That's a different matter altogether. Then the elders can get involved. Then the family members could possibly get involved. But she said no. You now beat her and rape her. It wasn't even just a case of you weren't thinking at that time that you were doing it, that this is my family member, oh, this is my family member, this is my family. No, he wasn't thinking that. He was just thinking he wanted. In fact, man, if I would torture the guy, I would kidnap the guy. That house that he beat and raped the wife, that's where I would take him to. Because the wife is now no longer there, which is at the family, I would take him there, lock all the windows, I will block everything, and then I'll be beating him. I'll turn music up, oh, like you'll just be hearing Davido all through and techno. They won't know what's happening. I will beat him, I'll torture him. That his penis, I'll be putting broom, the Nigerian broom. I'll put that little broom into his the eye hole of his penis and be breaking it into it and just be feeding him water. So he's trying to pee. What I will show him, who was it that said that when a woman wants to when a woman wants to show I forgot how he said exactly that when a woman wants payback, even the devil steps aside. You think you know how to get revenge or how to um show evil to someone. Let a woman deal with you. In fact, what I will show him, hey, the guy's now coming on to ask what should he, that he feels useless, he's suffering, he can't do anything. I feel so useless. People were just cursing him out and saying, well, which one? Some of them were even saying, which one is police? That go and find the area boys now and just scatter the boy, finish, and beat him till he's finished. And then the family members that now bring them out beat them too. And what is some people were just what the family members? I don't know. I don't know what they think they're going to do. What they're going to say, she apologize to the woman. But you know how Nigerian people are now. Look, I have been in a position before where I have been told that at, for a distant cousin, when I was 14, a distant cousin tried, no, I was 13, a distant cousin trying to rape me, it was because me, I'm always smiling. That I'm always smiling at everyone and I'm nice to everyone. This was his aunt telling me that to my face, that and you too, when you be smiling at everyone, you're always smiling. And I'm looking at her like, this woman is older than my mother. But at that moment, I wanted to go, what, bitch? It is. It is women. So you cannot imagine what is his family going to say. They go and apologize, go and beg. What is it that they think they're going to do in the family? Go, papa. In fact, short of them putting his dick out onto the, when that pound, the thing that they used to pound yam, the podo, the pounded kini odo and omori. Short of them putting his dick in it and mashing it into a pulp, they can't do shit. It's not even. In fact, it's not even any of their business. It's their married couple. They're grown adults. The guy that did it is a grown adult. In fact, I don't even understand why the guys even come and ask for question. Anyway, mm, exactly. At that point, that's it. Me and him are done because your family are telling you, elders are telling you, please, let's make it a family member. You first didn't even tell all the elders that they need to chop bottle first and go and do what the needful is. You're saying you don't. In fact, is that that day that that marriage is over? It might just be 2 months, but it's over. It's done. Finish. Mm. As in, this is your cousin's wife. Okay, it wasn't even just the fact that you did something stupid and made a pass at her. She has now said no. You didn't even get contrite, go and hide your face in shame and maybe not come back for the next 2 years and only see them at family gatherings and wave from a distance. You now beat and rape her. Like, did you need sex? What was it that was doing him? In fact, I don't even need to understand all of that stuff. Me, I want to torture him. But like the next 2 years, I'll still be torturing him. They won't find his body. By the time I'm done with him. Yeah. Mm, exactly. Exactly. They should up even the elders themselves should be pissing outside the door, not being able to come in just at your anger alone. Nah, they didn't do well. Anyway, we definitely went over time. Thank you so much. Um, it's been one of those weeks. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Join us next week, Wednesday, for Talking Drum. and we will publish all the details on next week's topic via all the normal avenues, Instagram, our Facebook page, and everything. And it's been very wonderful. Good night, guys. Say good night to everyone. Good night.